Support the Bronx Beartics in Season 2 of the UCL. You can pick up a shirt or hoodie till July 31st. Link is down below in the description. Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Showdown. This is more of a chill kind of discussion, but not really a discussion video. I have Blunder with me.
What's going on, guys?
And today we're going to be talking about kind of our favorite Pokemon from all the tiers.
Absolutely.
We can go from like we'll start at OU, but we'll be talking about our favorite Pokemon, why they're our favorite, and it's not necessarily because they're like, oh, this Pokemon can, you know, switch into this 4 times. It might not be like the most, I don't know, experienced answer, I would say. That's how you can say that. Like, our answers might not be based on just competitive Pokemon itself, but what we like. But Blunder's gonna start us off, and all right, so
Start with OU.
yeah, we'll start with OU. You can tell me your want to do top 2, top 3 favorite Pokemon in OU.
I'll give you my top 2.
Okay.
Okay, it's Keldeo and Mega Scizor. Keldeo is probably the best Pokemon, I think, still. I mean, it's not the best because Clefable and Landorus exist, but it's pretty mindless, and it pretty much gives every single player an advantage in their game because it just burns everything.
Yeah.
But I think a problem with Keldeo is that I think it kind of takes away from the game, too, and that's basically because of Scald, and it pretty much inhibits prediction and that kind of thing because people will always click Scald going for a burn instead of, say, going for an Icy Wind predicting Latios or something like that. So
I agree.
I think Keldeo's kind of bad for the metagame in a sense, mainly just because of Scald. But I guess that's a whole different topic with Scald. But
no, but I mean, we could talk about that too. Like, I agree completely. Like, there's chances where why kill now when I can click a no drawback move?
Yeah,
Scald is my,
exactly.
Scald is my favorite move in the
Yeah.
game, besides like Dracometer. Scald is my favorite move in the game. You literally, it's a no prediction necessary, no drawback
it's
play.
really stupid. Like, I shouldn't be punished for using Venusaur because now it dies to Hydro Pump after Rocks burn. Like, it's dumb. That shouldn't happen. And Keldeo, like, its bulk is insane. It comes in on stuff like Heatran, Bisharp, Scizor, which is insane.
The
Like,
fact that it's fighting, the fighting water is amazing,
so good,
offensively and defensively.
It's
so
one of
strong.
the most low drawback Pokemon ever. Like,
Exactly.
hands down.
I agree completely.
You can put it on Hyper Offense, you can put it on Balance, and you can put it on Bulky Offense. Literally every style besides Stall.
Yeah, nice taunt Keldeo stall.
You can have a Rest Talk as a Dark Resist. Like, I've seen it.
Yeah. No, I
And
agree.
then Mega Scizor, I think Mega Scizor and Talonflame to an extent, but I don't really like Talon as much. But like, I have it similar to Scizor because those are 2 Pokemon that can absolutely win any Pokemon game if you play them correctly.
I agree completely. Like, this is a Weavile answer.
That's
Straight
true
up
too,
Weavile
yeah.
answer. That's like so rare. I can switch into any set of Weavile. I love Mega Scizor. And as Blunder was saying, like, this mon can just set up so much on everything. It's one of those. It's bulkier than Swampert, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Oh yeah, it is.
Defensive
Bulkier than Scarm.
Yeah,
Isn't it? Is it bulkier
yeah,
than
I think
Scarm?
it's. I'm pretty sure it's bulkier than Scarm. It
Yeah, it
takes
is.
hits. It has 1 weakness, fire.
One fire, and even then, like, you can. It's not a big deal because the only relevant fire type is
Heatran.
Talonflame,
Talonflame,
Heatran, and Volcanion, and even then, those are so easy to wear down. So it's not even that much of a
It'd be
problem.
faster than Heatran as well. Knock it out with
Exactly.
Super Power. Has coverage. You know, defog, U-turn.
Its bulk is way too good, and people only offense at least basically only uses stuff like Keldeo to kind of check it, and that's not a good check because first of all, Keldeo can't kill, so you need to rely on a burn, and Keldeo gets whittled really quickly.
Easily.
That's why hyper offense with like a dark type or like a Bisharp plus Scizor is so good. 'Cause
Exactly.
they just get the Keldeo to like half, and then it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
You sack 1 to deal with Keldeo. Like, I'll sack my
Yeah.
Bisharp to go for knockoff and sucker. That I just did like 75%,
Yeah,
80% to Keldeo. Loses
now
to plus
uncheckable, uncheckable.
Yep.
Like, yeah, Scizor is so good. Like, if you play your Scizor smart, like, it can actually beat every opponent.
I agree. So those are your 2 favorite, right?
Yeah.
All right.
hands
So
down.
one of my favorites is definitely Latios. I think that's like known. I absolutely love Latios.
I think Latios has been like the best, like all throughout ORAS. Not ORAS, like Gen 6 in general. It's been top 3.
Yeah. I think it's definitely just been one of the top Pokemon. Not only do you get a defogger out of this, but you drop Dracos. And this thing actually has like a good move pool, and Thunderbolt and Hidden Power Fire. Like, not that necessarily Hidden Power makes it good, but basically this Pokemon is incredibly hard to switch into, even with Fairy types running around. It has access to reliable recovery. It can Calm Mind up. It can run Scarf. It can run Trick. Even as a Mega, though, I think Mega Latios is not too good unless you're like playing maybe in League format or it's Dragon Dance. Like, I think that's the only reason you use it over regular Latios. But just the fact that it actually can come in on Keldeo Scald is huge. Being weak, obviously, to Dark is pretty hindering, especially because of Tyranitar running around,
Yeah, for sure.
Bisharp, Weavile. But Lottie's the type of mon that at least it'll do its job before it dies. It'll be able to
Exactly.
defog.
Yeah.
It'll be able to get a kill. It'll be able to check Keldeo. Typically, you'll see Lottie dropping Dracos or doubling around. But even then, it's like able to do its job. And I love this mon because it just gives you an all-around check to water types like Keldeo as well as Azumarill.
And Rotom. Rotom's a big one because
Exactly.
Rotom's so annoying to every Pokemon. And at least
Exactly.
you can just kill it with Draco.
And I love Latios as well because of, Healing Wish and all that, but Latios is just the power brother that you want. Like Latios is one of those mons that you can reliably put on your team to revenge kill Manaphy, whereas Latios doesn't obviously have the power. And Latios is running around like even with Surf these days, so even Heatran isn't safe. Life Orb Surf 2 at KOing Heatran.
Yeah.
One of the main checks, and even has options like Memento as well, which I've used as well, coupled with I use it on a fun team with like Belly Drum Slurpuff, but
Yeah.
but even things like that, and Lottie also has access to even things like Thunderwave, which I've also used on Lottie when I didn't want things to set up. So Lottie has just a bunch of support options, it just hits hella hard, and I think my other favorite, which is probably kind of obvious because I've used it on almost every team. Besides Talonflame and Scizor, as Blunder was saying, those are definitely my top mons. Landorus Therian form has to easily be one of my favorites. That's
literally, you get it hinders you to not
nothing.
use it
Yeah,
on an
yeah,
offense team.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gives you Intimidate, a Ground Immunity, Stealth Rock, U-Turn Momentum. I literally, I don't joke when I say on Hita Fajita, all you have to do is toss a Latios and a Landorus on your team, and you wall half the meta. Those two combined literally wall half the meta, outside of being losing to Weavile and things like that. Landorus gives you rocks.
Obviously there's some synergy issues, but they're both powerful and and they give you so much initiative and momentum, especially Landorus.
Exactly. Yeah, Landorus is ridiculous. You can't. Scarf Landorus can be a good late game sweeper as well. It's just a good offensive check to things. Then you have defensive with Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet's so annoying on Landorus too because
it is.
You have to touch it. All the Pokemon touch it. It punishes you if you use U-turn. If you use.
It makes some really good mind games too.
Exactly. Metacham has to think twice before going for fake out.
And stuff like Scarf Jirachi has to think, should I really U-turn or should I hard switch? But then what if my opponent stays in?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also,
Good
you
for
don't
that.
see its item right away, so you could think, oh man, this could be Choice Scarf or not. And then he has options to Swords Dance, Dual Dance, Knockoff
Dual
is
Dance
huge.
defensive is actually really scary to those hip out on Clefable for
Exactly. Landorus just being that ground typing also is usually, if I have an offensive team, Landorus is usually my initial switch into Clefable because it's so bulky that it's going to take less than half from Moonblast, and also scouting for that Thunder Wave as well. So Landorus is just one of those mons that it's ridiculously strong, and that's why it's one of my favorite. I also love the way it looks. The cat. I know back in the day, the same thing with Latios. I always loved the Lottie twins. The Lottie twins were my favorite ever since that Pokemon Venice movie. Where it happened in Venice. That's why. I
Okay, I can't tell you I've seen that because I haven't. I've literally only seen the Lucario movie, and I didn't like that movie. I saw Mewtwo. I saw Mewtwo.
Okay, I was about to say you didn't see the OG movie, bro.
I saw Mewtwo. Yeah, I saw Mewtwo movie.
Yeah, but Landorus has a.
That movie ridiculous.
That movie was fire. That movie made
classic,
movie brought
classic.
tears to your eye.
Oscar worthy, no doubt.
My boy Ash, yeah, oof.
My boy Ash. Some of the best acting I've ever seen.
That definitely.
Right there.
That drawing was just on point. I thought it was real life. I thought it was 5D.
Ash and Pikachu's relationship and them, it might as well have been real.
I don't
life.
even know what dimension we were on when we were watching that movie because I just know I
Perfect
was.
movie.
Oh my god. Oh
Beautiful.
my god. When they all came out of the ground, and Ash was like, Nah, Mewtwo. Nah, I caught them all. Come here, fight
insane.
me. When Ash caught a Pokeball in his oof.
Oh, nostalgia right now.
Oh yeah, and Landorus has Explosion as well, which is pretty cool. Explosion is so strong. You think it might
I like
be
it on the Sash Rock set.
because Earthquake plus Explosion deals with a lot of physical mons. Explosion does 80% to Rotom, something.
Oh,
ridiculous.
easily. No, it can kill with a normal gem, but that's what a set I ran in the past. But normal gem's only 1.3, so it's not that good.
Yeah, but it's it's a life of
yeah, pretty much.
I thought the normal gem used to be 1.5, right, or times 2.
Yeah, in Gen 5.
Yeah, that was so broken, bro.
That was so good. People would run SD, Dragon Gem, Garchomp, and they'd kill
Focus Punch.
Breloom, yeah.
Yep. SD.
And one hit KO Latios.
Yep. On switching. You got Dragon. Latios was broken in Gen 5 too.
It was the beast in Gen 5.
Specs. There's no fairy type, bro. You drop Specs Dracos, you 2 KO T-Tarts.
Oh, true. Yeah, people go into their offensive Heatran and take a nice 55.
But
Yeah, Specs Latios and B were the menaces of Black
love
White,
those
and
mons.
both should be banned. But discussion for a different day.
All right, so we could actually do a video about that, like how we would change a certain meta, even if it's like an older one. All right, so go with your what's your favorite UU Pokemon?
Oh, hands down is Mega Beedrill. That Pokemon is so much fun to use. It's just because it gives you so much momentum and that kind of thing. I don't think it's as good anymore because I always see Mega Aerodactyls and like Intimidate Crocodile, which pursuit traps and like Entei and everything. So it gets kind of like annoying. But like versus the right team, if you play smart, like it always kills everything. And Banded Crocodile, that thing is just broken. Banded Crocodile is so broken. You cannot beat it. Like you need Mandibuzz, otherwise you're gonna get smashed.
So that and Crocodile are your two favorite?
Oh, for sure.
No, I definitely agree. I actually love Crook as well.
Yeah,
Beedrill, obviously, because of the Mega Arrow usage, isn't as good because you just die to Pursuit. But you Poison Jab, you protect them, and you might play some mind games, though, if you poison them.
You might as well get that poison. Ooh.
My favorite Pokemon from UU is definitely Suicune. I think Suicune's a threat in any...
Suicune's so lame, man. It just sits there, calm minds,
It's been my favorite Pokemon.
It's
been my favorite Pokemon, like all-time favorite Pokemon since Gen 4. Actually, maybe even since ADV. But it's just one of those mons. It's so fat, and it has Scald. Scald is what makes it so good too. It was already good back in the day with Surf, but Scald, just the ability to beat its counters. It's so bulky, it can phase you, subcom mine.
Yeah, it actually is really good for stuff like
so
Gara, Entei, and all them. It walls all of them.
This is my boy Poland Spring right here. Okay, this thing purifies your life. I absolutely love Suicune. And it's not even a passive mon. People might be like, "Oh man, this is a calm mind passive mon." If I put Roar in it, you get no momentum out of this. If I put Ice Beam, your dragons can't set up. If I put Subcom on, like Suicune's the type of mon that you got to be careful because nothing Okos it, not in one hit.
Preach it.
Unless it's like spec super.
Did they ban Ments?
That's I actually don't remember.
Because the test ended a few days ago, but I don't know if they. I think they did.
I don't think Salamence got banned.
Oh really?
I don't believe Salamence got banned.
I know Celebi is absolutely unstoppable in this meta too. Nasty Plot, it just beats everything. Same with Sylveon.
I actually want to talk about Salamence. Thank you for reminding me. I want to talk about. Let me actually check if it got banned. Well, we're not interrupting it, but this is you need this information. Yeah,
it's important. I'm pretty sure it didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive it didn't either.
Yeah, I think they let it survive. They should have got it out though.
Let's check.
That thing's annoying. Nice Iron Tail.
You even kill Salamence. Salamence, I can't lie. The suspects. I don't agree with the conclusion. Everything about Salamence has been said. I just feel.
I think it did get banned.
I've been losing some good sets. Like, oh, we actually did lose Salamence.
Damn.
Good lord.
Well. Damn.
Okay.
I guess it actually did leave.
Did we actually lose? It looks like it lost it because they're like crying. Not that they're crying in the chat, but like.
Damn.
I've been disconnected from the server. Huh?
You got blown away.
Oh, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to say you guys were crying. I'm sorry. Anyway, my second favorite UU Pokemon to use, an actual UU, and like, there's a lot of Pokemon that I love in UU. Like, Rarelyused is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's in UU, but it's not my favorite in UU to use. I think maybe if it's not Mega Swampert, because Mega Swampert's so fun.
I love it. It's so strong too. So
yeah, it
good.
sets up and does everything. I think one of my favorite Pokemon to use would definitely have to be. I'm trying to look for it. I think I already passed it, but where is it? It's Toxicroak. I love Toxicroak.
I never use that thing.
I love Toxicroak. Not necessarily just because it's UU, but just its ability to just set up on those fatter teams. Like I love that Mon versus Akari. I love its poison typing versus the fairy types like Whimsicott, which training tier.
Which is huge. Physical attacker.
Yep.
Suicune.
Yep. Absolutely love it.
I just love its design. I even used to use it in like black and white OU,
so
like
cool,
on Weatherless. Like on Weatherless, I just use him. Like
yeah, because it helps with rain. Yeah, it looks so cool.
So fun.
My boy got that gut coming out of its neck.
It's not like the best Pokemon, but it's but when it works, it works.
Yeah, nasty plot options as well. But like Crocodile is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon to use in UU as well.
Yeah,
I love when people lead off on Impulse and I lead Crocodile and I just click Banded Superpower. I don't care about your Sugar Berry. Like just die. Like that Mon can sweep teams.
Like this dude did a cursed up with Snorlax on for Superpower there, a nice 60. Like it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous. But yeah. I think that's good for you. You want to move down to RU? I don't know how much experience you actually have with RU Blender.
SPL, when I help people test. I'll tell you right now, the best Pokemon in this tier is the Bandit Sneasel.
That's your favorite mon to use in this tier?
I think it's broken.
Bandit Sneasel, huh? I actually
and Alomomola. Alomomola is a god in this tier. It
It's
just
so
sits
fat.
there. It just marinates. It just walls your whole team.
No, absolutely, definitely. I actually drafted that in the UCL as well.
Well, you might as well use him. He's so good.
I used it in my battle versus A drive.
Not bad.
But yeah, Fat Wish passes is pretty sick. Wait, why do you love Bandit Sneasel?
Cause again, nothing resists dark anymore, and it's just nice
Yeah,
for all the
even if
psychics
you
too.
resist dark,
Yeah,
like you
you
don't.
lose your item. It's
Yeah,
horrible.
yeah,
Like yeah, like there's like Flygons everywhere, Virizion, Sigilyph.
yeah.
No, like
You lose your item, you can't switch it ever. Yeah, even Diancie
exactly.
doesn't appreciate losing its item. I think one of my favorite mons, and not necessarily in this RU, but in the other RU, in XY RU, was definitely maybe was it XY RU? Because I don't remember Doug Trio was actually RU. I remember using
Dugtrio
Doug
was
Trio.
RU. Yeah. No, he was.
I love
XR.
Doug Trio. I love Doug
Oh,
Trio
that thing was
XYRU and
ridiculous.
XYUU. I always
And
bought
that
that
thing,
versus Alex.
oh, because he could never build a team without Empoleon. He
Yeah,
just
or
blow him,
Heliolisk.
blow
They were
him up.
always there.
Or Heliolisk. Yep.
Love Doug
That
Trio.
and Girder. Girder also 6
Yeah,
that guy.
yeah. Doug Trio like forces your opponent to think twice about making their play because Doug Trio might be
Exactly.
weak, but if your opponent brings out a Pokemon like
It makes for such good mind games
yeah,
versus
yeah.
tryhards. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. If they bring out a Mon that is weak to Earthquake, it will go down. It
Exactly,
forces
and-
Magneton to either double or go for the Steel move or Analytic
Yup.
Steel move or anything like that. And
Yup.
another Mon that I like absolutely love in this, and keep in mind that the Mon doesn't actually necessarily have to be in the tier for us to say that we love using this Mon in UU or RU. Like if we go up to Ubers, for example, there's a Pokemon that I'll say that's not necessarily an Ubers, but it's viable in there. But another Mon that I absolutely love to use in this tier is Exploud. I just love clicking Scrappy Boom Burst. It's so
Oh, yeah.
strong for
It
no
is nice.
reason, no reason at all. You can't switch into this Mon.
Actually, I think Dugtrio is still legal in RU.
Yeah, it is. It is RU.
Yeah.
It is RU.
Yeah. Because
But,
Fuga gave me a really cool team with Specs Pavilion with U-turn and then
Oh,
Dugtrio.
that
So you
because that
trap
forces in Regis. Yeah.
yeah, you trap Registeel and then nothing can take Specs Hurricane in the tier. Like it's ridiculous.
That's sick. But
Yeah, it's a very cool idea. I like that a lot.
Yeah, and Exploud is just like ridiculous. I love the way Exploud looks. I like how this man just looks like he's playing the. It just wants to make music as it's.
I'm
killing
saying,
you.
man, that's CTC, dude. He's making music.
As he's slowly killing you with his insults and.
That's hey, show some respect. That's CTC.
All right, let's go on to NU, bro. I'm pretty sure I already know one of yours.
Oh, I've played NU a lot.
You have like
But
NU
I haven't played it as recently as like I did. But
You go down to
my favorite Pokemon is probably Specs Auroras. That thing is really fun.
You actually like Auroras?
I like it a lot. I think it's really fun because like it's again it's one of those Pokemon that you can like if you like Volt Turn or you make the right double, you'll always get your kill. Like you just gotta be smart with that Pokemon, and nothing switches into like fire. I mean Rock Ice.
I can see
coverage
that.
is
I
way
can see
too
that.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, being
And then-
weak to Stealth Rock sucks, but
Oh yeah, it does. But I think I had Zatu on the team or something. I think I had Zatu on the team, so it was cool.
mine is one of my favorites. I'll let you go to your second one after this. One of my favorites is definitely Garbodor. Just
Oh, that thing has been a staple, dude.
Yeah,
In all
spike
NUs,
stacking,
it's been a lot.
spike
So
stacking,
good.
taking up toxic spikes,
It's
being able to
strong.
take on fairy
Yeah.
types like
It's really
Mega
strong, dude.
Mega Adino. I was gonna say Mega Alamolo. Mega
Oh,
Adino.
okay. Don't talk like that. That's too much.
Yeah, but being able to take on those fairy types and just get up hazards, explode.
Yeah.
It's so like it does. You know what it's gonna do, but it's so good at its job. It's so good at its job.
You can't really stop it because you can't even go into your Zatu. I think I actually ran. This was last year in Smogon Premier League when I was actually playing NU, and I ran Life Orb, so people couldn't even go into Zatu because you take like 70% from Gunk Shot
Yeah, and
and
get
stuff like
poisoned
that.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like really strong. Seed Bomb hits Rhydon, and that kind of like it's really strong, and I still had spikes on there. So
Yeah, and then
if I can't kill, yeah.
Yeah, you also had sets with like Focus Blast at 2 kills.
Yeah, that was really cool. Get rid of licks, and
Yeah.
I think Tauros does that still run in you?
Yeah.
Tauros has always been like amazing.
Tauros
Yeah.
is top in the tier. Tauros is actually being suspect tested.
Oh, for real?
Uh-huh,
No, don't take Bull.
I don't think
He's
it's gonna.
powerful.
I don't think it's gonna
Yeah.
go away. But
I hope not. They have stuff, man. They have like Rhydon and stuff, and like Archeops. Like it's not that bad. It's like it's hard to beat, but it's not like unstoppable by any means.
I mean, we'll see. I love Tauros though. I absolutely love
Mm-hmm.
Tauros. My other mon that I love from this tier, is it has to be like where is it? It's right over here. Rhydon. I love Rhydon.
Rhydon is so good. The SD rock polish
SD
set.
dual dance,
Oh,
setting up
it's
rocks. This thing
unstoppable,
checks everything,
unstoppable,
dude. It doesn't die in any hit. I can run Mega Horn for Mesprit and things. Mespert's another great
Yeah.
Pokemon on this tier. I can run Mega Horn, Stone Edge, Rock Blast. Dual dance can just sweep. I know
It's
Jam
really good.
loves this
Yeah.
Pokemon in this tier as well.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's very nice.
Yeah, and
I like Floatzel a lot lately too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so fast, and like even though it's not like that strong, nothing can really take a Hydro Pump besides Lantern.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. And then you have like options with Ice Beam and Taunt as
Crunch,
well,
to hit
Focus
Jinx
Blast
and stuff
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool
Yeah,
mod as well.
Yeah, I like him.
Should we bother going down to PU? I don't think because you just mentioned Floatzel. Floatzel's part of PU anyway. But it doesn't-
PU. All right, I'll tell you the best Pokemon PU right now. It's Clefairy right there. Clefairy
mod's
and Stoutland plus Hippo.
Oh,
Absolutely
Stoutland!
broken
Stoutland
combo.
has to be my favorite Pokemon in
That's
that
so
tier.
broken. You should ban that
mon
combo.
hits so hard. Stoutland and Stoutland just because of Facade, Choice Banded, obviously Scrappy it has as well. You can run it on sand like Blender said, but I also love Relicanth. I think Relicanth has been one of my favorite Pokemon since.
I've never used that.
One of my favorite mons to use since seeing Xenon use it. I think Ultra SV Ultra. I don't remember the name, man. But I love spamming Head Smash, getting up the rain, Stealth Rock. I recorded with not Blunder. I recorded with MV, and we used like this Stealth Rock Protect set, and it kind of just.
Oh, I actually played Jam in PU a couple of days ago, right? And I had Poniard, which is amazing.
Oh, Poniard's ridiculous. Little bitch.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah. And Rotom Freeze, because all Rotoms are just amazing to begin with.
Yeah.
Rotom Freeze is sick too.
Rotom's always been good. Those are definitely my favorite mons from there. Let's go up to Ubers. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be an Uber Pokemon that's your favorite. Like, I do have two Ubers that are, without a doubt, my favorite, and that's Xerneas and Yveltal. I spammed them in SBL when I played Ubers. I spammed Xerneas, Yveltal, and Arceus. And Mega Golem.
I like Xerneas, but I don't like Yveltal that much. Every time I use it, it doesn't do that much.
I love defensive Yveltal, dude.
With foul play.
That thing checks Arceus, that thing checks Salamence, and obviously Xerneas is just so good at what it does. Like, you might think, oh man, there's Bronze on the tier, there's Groudon in the tier, there's Mega Gengar in the tier, yeah, but they don't have reliable recovery. You click Moonblast, and Groudon's coming in taking 28% plus Stealth Rock, which is no longer resistant to. So it's taking about 12% from Stealth Rock whenever it comes in. Like Xerneas sets up for its own self, and there's like.
What were you saying?
No, you can go.
You know what was really crazy that I saw in like Ubers? Genesect fell like a lot from how good it was in Gen 5.
Oh yeah,
like,
Groudon just lowered. Groudon lowered a lot of Pokemon's viability.
Yeah,
Palkia's
Genesect
viability
was, like,
went down.
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah, Genesect went down. Regular
Normal
Kyogre went
is
down.
nowhere now. Like, it's nowhere.
Normal Kyogre was so good too. It was probably the best Pokemon in Black and White.
Gen 5. Oh yeah, for sure.
Black and White Ubers, yeah. Definitely the best Pokemon in Ubers. And Specs Kyogre as well, which is probably its best set back then. And even the Rest Talk Roar, which is always good.
The hidden tech? The hidden tech that people don't know about yet? The hidden tech?
The Curse Avalanche?
I don't know. I should tell people the Cloud9 Golduck. You know,
yeah,
okay, one Groudon counter in the game, you know?
Yeah, counter. Okay. Yeah, you can switch into Precipice Blaze. But I bet you Lalaflame kills you with a bird.
Leave him alone.
Now, but another one of my favorite monsters in Ubers, which isn't an Uber itself, is Bronzong. I love that Pokemon in Ubers. I love Toxic Protecting. The fact that it checks Xerneas, and again, it can beat Groudon if it doesn't have a fire move. I absolutely love that mon. I just love Toxic Press Protect on Bronzong. It's so good at getting back its recovery and just still being able to like check Xerneas as well.
I hate playing against Mence because it's like Talonflame.
Oh, it's
if you
so
play Mence
good.
smart, it'll always win the game.
You don't even have to play Mence smart, bro.
Yeah,
Mence
you don't because no one even has good flying
Yep,
resist
yep.
anyway.
Yeah, Bronzong, for example, was 2 KO'd by Double Edge after Rocks because it has to run Spadef for Xerneas.
Like it's so stupid. Like it beats everything.
Support
way too
support
fast. It's way too fast.
And then you can run Facade on it. Love Mence. Ridiculous to fight.
Like Mence is actually like stupid. Like I hate playing, and people wanted to get it banned at one point. I think like it's too tough.
That mon is oof. Love that mon.
You know what they need to bring back?
What?
Mega Rayquaza.
Yeah, okay. I used that mon in I Geomancy passed that mon in Anything Goes.
I don't even remember what Mega Rayquaza's stats were. Let's see. 180 attack, average. 180 special attack, average.
361 speed.
115 speed. Yeah, never mind. This thing's got to go. This is ridiculous. I just actually like because I've never really like cared to see what its stats were. Holy.
I feel that. But
There's a reason why.
I think that's it. Unless you want to go to Little Cup. Like favorite baby I do have some favorite baby Pokemon that I like to use. Let me see what
they actually thought this was an okay Pokemon to make. What is wrong with Game Freak? They actually thought this was okay to do. This is
because in VGC it's not as bad because it has to count as your Mega and your Uber slot. So Because you only get 2 Uber slots and then 1 Mega
Oh,
slot.
really? I didn't know those were the
So
requirements.
it's not as bad in VGC because they care more about that than anything else. Do you have any favorite Pokemon in Little Cup that you like?
Little Cup.
Okay, come on. You have played this tier in the past.
I have, but I don't like remember anything about.
Just look at
I like Ghastly. And Mienfoo. Yeah, that's basically it. Those are only
Mienfoo's
two. Oh,
fire.
and Diglett. Oh, and Porygon. Porygon. He's unstoppable. Never dies. As per usual, with every single tier, the Porygons are allowed.
I love Ponyta because you hit me with a physical attack and I burn you with Flame Body.
Oh,
I
yes,
get the
classic
Will-O-Wisp.
skill.
Yep.
Classic skill.
And
Yeah.
then definitely Mienfoo, just with the Regenerator to Drain Punch. Like, it's so bulky with an Eviolite. I think Eviolite's dumb as well. I wanted Eviolite going. And Berry Juice as well. But that was in the different metas. But I think that's pretty much it.
I like Onyx. Onyx is really good
Oh,
too.
Onyx is so
Very
big.
good.
Just imagine using that thing in a Little Cup battle, like in real life Little Cup battle. I got this
It's so
10-ton
stupid.
story. I got this
EQ
5
EQ kills like
story.
everything. You
Yeah.
got a nice berry juice, so you can get off another EQ.
Yeah, and then you have a Pharaoh Seed, right? Who is stuck
Yeah.
there, doesn't move, uses 1 bullet, and I die. Like, how?
Exactly. Yeah. It just
Throws a Sunflower Seed at me, and I just drop.
it's crazy.
But yeah, I think that's it for the little discussion. Just our favorite Pokemon. We want to just talk about them. If you have any ideas for anything else you guys want us to talk about, just to talk. And it could be competitive. It could be not competitive. We actually did a talk on Blunder's channel back in the day, which is pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you can check out my boy Blunder. You can leave suggestions down below, and that'll be it. Goodbye, friends.
Later.